Hello, hello everybody. Angie here. Welcome to Fancy Auntie Crafts YouTube channel. This video today is bringing you my monthly themed art page for a series that I created here on my channel at the beginning of the year. It is hashtag Let's Play with Dolls. All you have to do is create an art page using your doll of your choice and give it a theme and just create something once a month. That's it. Just have some fun, pull out those dolls, and just have a play. I chose to name it the Julie Netting one just because I have a lot of those and I really like those stamped dolls. But you can use whatever doll you have of your choice, okay? And it's just one art page a month, all right? I try to bring mine the first Monday of each month and get it up. And yeah, just have some fun. This is open to anybody that would like to join. So if this is something that interests you, please feel free to join in, have a play, and enjoy yourself. Let me know so I can support your channel and your make as well. So if this is something that interests you, please consider it. All right, I'd love to have you join. So for today, guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody is good. I have here a bunch of stuff. Let me see. I am going to be working with Jean today. She's right there. And they're all named. Some of them shows the name and some of them don't. But yeah, I'm going to be using her today. And I wanted to show you that before I got rid of it and put it back away in my pile to sit for another year or two. And I did a lot of fussy cutting as I usually do for these makes, because who wants to sit there while somebody's fussy cutting a whole bunch of images, right? To save that time. So I do all that prior to starting the channel. And today I'm choosing to use some of my 12 by 12 paper. And I found, I should have got the pad out, but I didn't. I found this beautiful piece. Isn't that nice? And I grabbed 3 pieces out of the same pad. And then I grabbed this piece. And as you can see, I did some cutting out of these. Okay, and then I grabbed this piece. And I used a lot of this one. So I grabbed and fussy cut a lot out of this. Okay, oops, and I am losing my bits. I hope I didn't lose anything. Okay, so this one I did not cut into. I thought we'd use this one as a base. And I am working on some watercolor paper. And I have cut some pieces down to about 6 by 9 roughly. Because some months I want to use some watercolor or maybe some acrylic, something like that. And I don't know what I'm going to be using, inks, what have you. So I chose watercolor paper. But for those weeks that I choose not to, I can just put it right down. All right. Now I really, really like this page, but I'm just torn as to where I should cut it down. Should I get the text where it says butterflies and moths? Should I get the butterfly over here? Because I have some fussy cut butterflies I want to use. Or should I just go with like right here? Since I have my own butterflies. All right, let's do that. What I'm going to do is do a little marking. And then we're going to cut it out. And my pen isn't working. Let's see. Still not working. Come on. Gotta warm it up, I guess. There we go. All right, let's trim that down real quick. Oops, let me trim that down just a little bit more. Yeah, isn't that pretty? I think that's good to start with. Maybe we can incorporate some of these other pieces in as well. Let's see, because I've got a lot. Okay, that should fit right in there. A little piece of marker, right, pen mark, but we can get away with that. Okay. Excuse my reach, trying to find a glue stick here that's already been started. All right, let's glue that down. So do you guys have any Julie Netting dolls? Or what's your favorite? You have those gorgeous dolls. Those are the only two that I'm really familiar with. I know there's several, but I think I have a couple of those gorgeous ones. And I considered collecting all of them, but then I was like, you know what? I've got so many of these Julie Knitting dolls, which I rarely use. I'm not going to invest in any more. But I do love using them. Okay, that will be my base. Trim that. Off a little bit. Okay, it's my cutting. All right, I think that's very pretty. Now, let's bring in all our bits. Where is she? Well, where is she? Oh goodness, here she is, right in front of my face. I cut her out in a heavyweight brown cardstock, okay? Just to give her a little weight. It's that extra heavy duty. And we're gonna get her dressed. All right, now I cut out of this paper her dress. And that's what we're gonna dress her in. Just like that. Oh, and her neck is trying to break. I keep grabbing her by her head. And her neck is getting weak. So let's get her dressed here and get her down before I decapitate her. So this is just a portion that I do off camera. I do all the fussy cutting. Save a little time. I thought I had a napkin down here, but I guess I don't. Okay. And then out of the pale yellowish green piece, I cut out a whole bunch of accent pieces. And we're going to use those next. Oh my gosh, look at her head. Ah, I'm sorry, Jean. We're going to get you down shortly, I promise. All right. Just for this little portion, the little ruffled portion of her dress, I cut two little pieces of those out. Let's see which one goes where. I guess that one goes there. Okay. They look pretty identical, but sometimes it might be off a bit. Okay, and then I cut out a little piece for her belt out of the same. Get her looking all dashy and pretty. And her little jacket pieces, I cut those out as well. And there she is, looking all pretty. What do you think? Oh, and I did her shoes somewhere, but I didn't cut those out because I didn't want to lose them. So let me do that. Ah, her neck. Oh, I feel so bad. Okay, let me cut her shoes out. So when you're cutting out these little pieces, it gets challenging. And I cut out the little bows as well, or stamped them. Let's see if I can cut those out real quick. Got to have her nice and coordinated with her outfit. Okay, one more. Okay. There we go. All right, and she's dressed. Look how cute that is. All right, hang in there, Jean. We're gonna get you home before your neck breaks. And one more piece, I've got her little headband cut out. So let's do that as well. Her little hair wrap thing, headband. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jean. I'm just destroying her. Ah, all right, her head's completely off. We're gonna have to piece her back together, guys. Oh my goodness. All right. I did it, decapitated her. So sorry, Jean. All right, let's bring my base back in now. I have a whole bunch of glue all over. Now I fussy cut some other pieces out of that pale yellow green piece. I got that. I got that. I got a couple of the butterflies. And I thought I had something else. I guess that's it. Okay. So I thought what we would do with this page is kind of make it like a spring themed page. So we're going to bring in a whole bunch of flowers and, I don't know, let's see. Oh no, I don't think I want to cover that up. Maybe something like that. Let's see where we're going to put her. We got to put her in there. No head. We'll take care of it. All right. So for that, I have a whole bunch of plastic kind of and paper flowers. So I thought we'd just grab a few out of here. Let's see. Oh, that's just one. Okay. What do you think? Maybe something like this. Maybe she's standing right there. And we've got some real colorful butterflies, so maybe if we can bring some of those colors out. I don't see red in here, but I've got blue, got green, yellow, maybe a yellow. I got orange, got pink. It's not the color of her dress, but that orange and yellow do go good together. I don't want to cover too much of this up though. Let's see. Here's a piece of greenery. Maybe we could tie that in. I don't know. We can put that down at the bottom and it doesn't cover up too much of that brown design. She's in a garden here. She's in a garden. Maybe we can do something like that. Not too bad. Well, that's all I have. So, let's see. Maybe the blue. Bring that up a little higher. She's nestled in there. Let's see. Kind of want to bring this yellow one in. Let's do the orange because it kind of bring out some of the colors in the butterflies. Maybe something like that. Maybe bring that up a little. Okay, I like that. I am going to need my glue gun, so let me grab that, and while we're organizing the rest of the flowers, it can be heating. Hold on just a quick second. Okay, sorry about that. I forgot that some of this stuff is kind of bulky, so we're definitely going to need a glue gun. All right, only takes about 30 seconds to heat up. All right, I'm kind of thinking a shelf, this here. We could turn it this way though. I kind of like it this way as like a shelf, maybe. Let me see where her head's gonna go. That's okay. So I have some plastic flowers and foam flowers. Maybe we can sit on that shelf there. Let's try that. Okay, let's put this down. Right about there. Oh, I feel so bad I decapitated her. My goodness, I feel terrible. All right. I think I like this portion there. Let's put this down next. Trying to think as we go here. Bring that in right about there. Okay, we're gonna have to get her down next because the flowers are gonna go around her. So let me put her in place. So we can get her head on her. All right, she's gonna be standing right there. Yay, she's one piece again. All right. There you go, Jean. Okay, glue gun's hot. Let's put this, I liked kind of how I had that. I don't need this stem though. Yeah, let's put that down. Ah. Careful. Okay. And then I had this, right? Kind of overlaying. Or do I want the orange on top? No, I want the yellow on top. Okay. That to just sit right over the top there. I need something to go in the middle there. I'm trying to think of what I have. All right, what do I have next? The blue and the green one? Yes. I like that. And then I thought up here, I have these little, they're kind of like foam roses. And then I've got these little flowers. Maybe we can set some up on the shelf. I'll have to cut off the back. But let's see how that's gonna look. What should we do? 3 claras? It's kind of pretty. And then got, or we could do the white. What do you think? Maybe that. Oh, we could put one of these in the middle. Yeah. See? Just got to change up once in a while. Because I definitely need something in the middle. Yeah, that looks nice. And thought I had a couple of those roses. I guess not. Okay. So what about green? Snip the backs off here. And try and get that down without burning myself. Oh, here's another one. I thought I saw 2. Go ahead and use that one. I have a bunch of these foam flowers. I used to use them a lot in my card making. I still have a lot left, so I need to start using those up. Get that spread out. Okay, maybe another one up here. Tuck it in. Like that. Oh, that's looking pretty. Okay. What else? We got a leaf here we could use. Why not? And I'm about out of glue. Tuck that under there. Do I have another one? Nope, just the one. Okay, I'm liking that very much. Then I have this flower pick or a garden pick, whatever you. I thought maybe we can tuck that in there as well. See, and I end up hiding all that beautiness right there after all. Trying to see where I can tuck this in. Okay, it's going to have to go right there, and all that gets covered after all. But I'm going to use a little bit of foam tape. Foam tape on the back, and I'm going to double it up because those flowers stick up quite a bit. Okay, and I just put two pieces on top of each other. And this is a little bit broken, so we'll just tuck that right in, and I better add a little bit of hot glue as well, just to make sure it's secure. We're going to tuck that in. Rid of my glue strings. Okay, that's coming together. Now our butterflies. I'm going to bend those, and we're not going to glue that all the way down so we can have his wings sticking out. Do the same with this one. Put it right there. All right. How pretty is that? Do we want anything else? See some glue strings there a little bit. Let's get those removed. Okay. Oh, I think that's good. I think that's good, guys. I had this. I think I was going to cut those leaves out and tuck those behind maybe the flowers, but I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. All right, that is going to be it, guys. That's going to be my Make for April Grow Big Dreams, a spring-themed art page. Oh my gosh, so much dimension, multiple style flowers, dimensional butterflies, greenery, and she just looks adorable. All right, well, that's what I've got for you today, guys. Grow Big Dreams, happy spring. Now, I did say when I ended last month's art page, I said I was going to modify my make just by a little bit. I was getting short on time, so I cut off the video, but I wanted to show you how I finished Marches. And all I did, here's Marches, and it was a St. Patrick's Day theme, and I just put Happy St. Patty's Day right along the bottom there, or the side. Okay, again, beautiful, beautiful page. But I just wanted to show you that because I said I would, and I remembered. Happy St. Patty's Day. All right, and this, oh, I'm loving it. So much vibrant color, dimension. Beautiful. And she's just glowing in her beautiful spring dress and enjoying her flowers. All right, guys, well, that is what I've got for you today. It is easy as that. So if this series interests you, please feel free to join in. If you found something of value in this video today, please consider hitting that subscribe button, leave me a comment and a like. But as always, take care, God bless, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.